Any Court in a Storm, Sir Rockport, and waiting on all early speed, and the Great Provider away running in the fourth spot at about the two path in between, and J Rock is on the outside. 4.5 lengths will cover that bunch. It's Sir Rockport now, the speed of the speed. The Great Provider moves to second. Waiting on one on the outside in third position, another 2.5, and it's J Rock and Any Court in a Storm as they head into the far turn run. With less than 4 furlongs to go, the Great Provider works to the front, and at 22.55, sharp opening quarter. Waiting on one on the outside of Sir Rockport, another 4, and J Rock is driven along, and Any Court in a Storm has to pick it up from the back of the pack. 2.5 furlongs left to go. The Great Provider waiting on one on the outside, still got run, waiting on one, striking the lead past the quarter pole, half mile and 45.69, and into the stretch. Waiting on one from the Great Provider. They come to the 3/16. The Great Provider is digging hard on the inside. Waiting on one, shifting a little bit toward the center of the track, but just a narrow lead. And here comes Any Court in a Storm. Any Court in a Storm with late momentum on the outside. It is waiting on one on the inside. The Great Provider, Any Court in a Storm, waiting on one for Wasabi. The Great Provider, then is Any Court in a Storm, and J Rock. Minute 10.32 running time. Photo finish in the third race. LLC. Dorothy Wharton, trainer. 6-year-old Greg Gelding by Rockport Harbor. Out of Colette by Capote. Bred in Pennsylvania by Mabry Farms. 6 furlongs, a minute 10.32. Next up, the fourth race, Turf Yielding. Scratch 6, 10, 13, and 14. The 5 1 over. The 11 is 1 over. Fifth race, the Twix Stakes. Scratch 1, 4, 9, 11. Sixth race, scratch the 6 and the 12. The seventh race, scratch the 2